What is HSK 3.0? Let me tell you all about it. Starting from January next year, the new version of HSK exam, the HSK 3.0, will begin global trials and will be promoted around the globe in the second half of next year. If you are learning Chinese or planning to take the HSK test in the future, this video will help you clearly understand what HSK 3.0 is, how is it different from the current HSK, and what it means to you regarding the Chinese learning. I will explain everything in simple and practical way so you know how to prepare and what skills really matters now. So let's start with the key ideas first. The biggest change in HSK 3.0 is very clear, that the exam becomes harder and much more practical. This means this exam is no longer about memorizing word list or guessing the answers. It focuses on whether you are actually using Chinese in real-life situations. Let's look at different levels. Starting with level 1. Well, we could say that in general, the HSK level 1 didn't change too much. It is still a beginner's level. The goal is to help beginners feel confident and get started, not to make things too difficult. But HSK level 2 is very different now. In the past, writing only appeared at higher levels. But now, writing has been moved down to HSK level 2. And it is no longer simple copying. You need to recognize the real Chinese characters and understand how they are written. This means from early stages, you need to learn Chinese characters, not just learning and speaking, but also reading and writing. If you do not know Chinese characters at all, passing HSK 2 Level 2, the 3.0 version, will be much difficult. So let's talk about HSK Level 3 to Level 6, where the changes are the biggest. First, the exam time is shorter. Second, the vocabulary list are much larger, about double the old version. So what does it mean to us, to you? Well, it means you need real language abilities, not just exam tricks. There is less time, less questions, and more vocabulary, and deeper questions. So guessing will be much harder, and short-term cramming will be much less effective. If you want to feel comfortable in the exam, you need stronger overall Chinese ability. Let's look at some specific examples. At HSK Level 3, reading passages now often come with 2 questions instead of 1. So you need to understand the texts more deeply. In writing, instead of copying a sentence, you may see a picture and need to write the sentence by yourself. That is very different than before, which you just copy the characters, try to put them into the right order, which is mainly about grammar. Writing a sentence based on a picture was used to be a level 4 task, but now it appears in level 3. So overall, the exams now wants you to think in Chinese, not just to repeat what you read. At HSK level 4, listening and reading passages become longer and more detailed. You must really understand the content to find the correct answers. The writing section now asks you to describe more complex picture situations. This kind of task used to be appeared at HSKK high level. So you may notice the pattern here, that the content from a previous high level now moving down to a current low level. This means expectations are rising, but it also means your learning becomes more realistic and useful. Let's say you were learning about HSK 5, the old version. Now you can say, oh, I'm preparing for HSK 4 because the old HSK 5 is moving down. Well, the good news is all your past efforts were not wasted. Let's talk about level 5 and level 6. At HSK level 5 and level 6, texts are longer. And the biggest change is writing. Now you are encouraged to express your own ideas, opinions, and feelings in Chinese. It's very much similar to the international English exam like IELTS. In the past, let's take HSK 6 for example. Writing is about summarizing a text. But now it's different. You need to think, organize ideas, and try to communicate it to the readers. I would say it's a very positive change for all the serious learners. So, overall, let's wrap it up. The new HSK 3.0 means less luck, less guessing, less focus on tricks, more focus on real Chinese abilities. If you truly want to learn Chinese step by step, listening, speaking, reading, and writing together, the new HSK actually helps you, not hurts you. And you can take a look at my teaching materials and the way I explain everything to you. If you are looking for a professional Chinese teacher, don't hesitate to reach out to me.